Are we on? I hope we are on. We are on. Okay. How you doing, guys? I'm still the troublemaker on YouTube. Today I have an idea that I woke up with this idea. Okay. And it's been like a electric shock, you know. Now I gotta get this out there, you know. I noticed that when you use carbon dating, the atom, there's an atom decay, right? And the way they calculate the decay of an atom, the first decay takes 5,730 years. And this decay, even though it's a decay, it's also a renewal or a cleansing process. So በምድር ላይ እንግዲህ አሁን let's say God created the earth now, the first decay of that one atom or any atom, it will be called the half-life in the terminology they use. So to explain this somewhat complicated relationship with our church, you know, I made a audio on the topic. So I wrote something, then I have a text reader reading it so that you guys could hear it without me saying no, I stop, this would be more, the delivery of the message would be somewhat constant. So just listen. I'm gonna play the audio. So here we go.
The Earth's cleansing, bridging Ethiopian Orthodox theology, and the half-life of science, the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church teaches a profound theological truth. The Earth's cleansing, bridging Ethiopian Orthodox theology, and the half-life of science, the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church teaches a profound theological truth. The Earth is cleansed of its sins through the blood of Jesus Christ. This cleansing is not merely symbolic, it is cosmic in scope, renewal of creation itself. In Orthodox tradition, it is believed that this redemptive act occurred 5,533 years after the creation of the world, marking a turning point in human and cosmic history. Intriguingly, this number is strikingly close to a well-known figure in modern science, the 5,730 year. Half-life of carbon-14. This parallel offers a unique bridge between theology and science, two ways of understanding the world that are often seen as being in opposition, but can in fact illuminate each other when explored with openness. In the scientific world, a half-life refers to the time it takes for half of a radioactive substance to decay into a more stable form. Carbon-14, for example, is a radioactive isotope found in all living things. After death, the C14 in a body begins to decay, and in 5,730 years, half of it is gone. This process is not a destruction in the chaotic sense, but a transformation, a movement from instability toward balance, from energy to stillness. It is a kind of natural cleansing that resets the material, erasing traces of the past to make room for what comes next. In a similar but deeper sense, the blood of Christ is seen in Orthodox theology as the final purification of not just individual sins, but of the entire cosmos. The corruption that entered the world through Adam is countered by the redemptive suffering of Jesus. According to the Ethiopian Orthodox reckoning, this happened 5,533 years after Adam's fall, a number that resonates closely with the scientific time frame of decay and renewal. While science describes decay as a physical process, the Church sees it as a spiritual one. But both point to a truth. The world does not stay static. It moves, changes, purifies, and renews itself through a cycle of loss and transformation. The blood of Christ, in this view, does not erase time, but redeems it, marking a moment when the world begins again, like a radioactive atom reaching stability after long instability. So perhaps in a poetic way. The concept of half-life can help us better grasp the mystery of spiritual renewal. Just as carbon-14 decays toward a stable, invisible future, so too did the world, through the centuries, await the moment of divine intervention that would make it whole. The closeness of 5,533 years to the 5,730-year half-life of carbon-14 is not proof of anything scientific or religious, but it is a fascinating harmony, a rhythm where theology and physics briefly echo one another. In both views, there is hope. Decay is not the end. It is the beginning of something more stable, more whole, more eternal.
So anyway, I hope you listened to the little audio that I had prepared. And it's fascinating that, when we sing وَمِدْرَنِي تَجَبْ فَاسِكَ تَحَسِبَ بَدَمَ كْرِسْتوس, that mazmur that we do, is it could actually be explained with science. With the decay of atoms and the calculation that they have, there's only about 197 years difference between the two. What the Orthodox Church says, ከአዳም እስከ ኢየሱስ 5500 ዓመት እስከ ስቅለቱ ድረስ 33 ዓመት 5533 ዓመት እነሱ የሚሉት 5730 ዓመት. It's only, you do the calculation, it's not that much difference. And now, I thought, I have never heard of this idea presented on anywhere. So I thought it was unique. So I wanted to present it. I wanted to be the first one to present it anyway. So anyway, peace. Have a good day.